Hi, George here. Here are my best secrets on how you can get your first 100 subscribers fast. This is video 2 of a 5-part mini course. I'm putting this up on my new HTG Success channel. You can find a playlist for all of these videos in this mini course in the description. I'll be using my main channel, HTG George, for this how-to demonstration. So why do you need 100 subscribers fast? First, it allows you to get a custom YouTube URL. Once you hit 100 subs, YouTube will allow you to use your channel name. Makes it much easier for viewers to remember and to find your channel, and that means more views. Next, you want to add a profile picture and a banner image. That's up here under branding. There's a profile picture. Here's your banner image. I have videos on both of these. You'll find the links for that in the description. Now, expect people to only look at your channel banner right here. Take a fast look at that one. Here's my brand new channel banner right there. People are only going to be looking at this for about 5 seconds or so it should be clean and easy to see real fast. Mine, as you can see, is very clean, very easy to read in just a second or so. Now on your channel page, you want to hook your audience with a YouTube trailer. I have one right down here. But first, make sure you subscribe, click that bell icon, turn on notices, and hit that like button. It only takes about 3 seconds and really helps out my channel to be shown to a larger audience so I can help more people. Thanks. Now over on my main channel, I'm using this video right here. This is my video on how to get honey in Minecraft, and I have this one here instead of a channel trailer because this video is edging up towards 1 million views. You can see right over here. So I'm giving it all the help I can to get as many views as I can on this to hit that 1 million mark. I'll put the link for this video also in the description. Go ahead and check that one out. This is a great tip if you have one video that you want to get more views on. And when you're planning out your video trailer, consider who you are, what your channel is about. Also include how often you plan to upload videos. Ask them to click subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well. Normally, it'll take a couple of months to get 100 subscribers if you are already working at it. Plan on doing around 30 to 50 videos to get that first 100 subscribers. If you're planning on making a new YouTube channel, or you have a small channel that you want to make money through without waiting to get those 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, I've got you covered for that as well. Check out the link at the top of the description for my new master course that teaches you exactly how to do that. Now, the same basics hold true for small channels as well as for established channels. You need to get clicks and views to grow your channel. The best way to do this is with a good video topic, a great thumbnail, and a phenomenal title. Then you just have to keep them watching as long as possible. Now, the most important thing about doing this is to do your research on your video topic, see what competition you have, and look at the thumbnails used by top results for your topic. Let's do a search here for Photoshop Elements change background, and the top videos in here are basically mine. I pretty much own the Photoshop Elements category. But what you want to do is to go through, look at the topic you want to cover, look at the thumbnails that are being used, and see if you can do something similar or something better. And then make your video a little bit longer than the video that you're trying to compete with, and that should give you a good chance of getting high placement on that page. One thing you can do is to look for trends, and a good way to do that is by using Google Trends. Easy to find, it's trends.google.com. Type in your search term, and then see what shows up. And the one you should look at over here is the right-hand side on related queries, and check both rising and also top. You can also do generalized searches over on YouTube. Let's take a look at that. That's right here. I'm just going to type in Minecraft real generalized search. Gives me a whole bunch of results. These would be the most popular videos in here. And go to filters, and then come down and sort by this week, and go to filters again. And over here, sort by view count. This is your most popular. So here's your trending views for this past week for this particular search term, in this case, Minecraft. Now, I'd only use this trending idea for part of your videos. It's a great way to get a lot of views quickly, but they're going to die off fast as well. You want to begin also making evergreen content that'll stick around for a long time. Let's just go up here, and I'll type in a search term. How to get honey in Minecraft. There we go. The top video on this search is my video right here. And I did this one 2 years ago. It's actually almost 3 years at this point. And it still gives me a lot of views every single day, even after over 2 years. And the first things people see and react to when doing searches on YouTube are the thumbnails. Your thumbnail has to make them stop in their scroll and take a look. And then the description has to convince them to click. People like pictures of people, so a safe bet is to use a headshot. And since people read from left to right, put your important information or imagery on the left-hand side and your headshot on the right-hand side. Find one good graphic that encapsulates the idea of the video and use that. If you add text, don't just repeat your title. It's already there. Find something else that's more dramatic and more catchy. YouTube now runs the first part of the video when you hover a mouse over the thumbnail. You can see that right there. There we go. So make the first 1 minute or so of the video visually strong, a lot of cuts and movement in that first 1 to 2 minutes. With your title, try to convince the viewer that they want to look at that video. This can be done by thinking about it as an advertising headline or a tagline for a movie, and make sure that your title grabs their attention and compels them to click. Some openings that have been proven to work well are how to, how I, secrets of. I use that in the title for this video that you're watching. Don't do this until you watch this, or don't do this until you watch that. And things like the most dangerous, fill in the blank, in the world. Many YouTube pros recommend using short video titles under 62 characters because they're easier to read and they won't get cut off on smartphones. You can see an example of that right down here. Here's a nice short title right there. I've had good success with longer titles, but notice how my title is broken up into two pieces. There's actually a first part right here, and then a second part. It's almost like two titles in one. The first part is a fairly short title. If it gets cut off after that, it doesn't matter. For your first videos on your channel, start with a series of 5 videos that all relate to each other. Each video should mention the next video in the chain in the end card for the video. Tell your viewer that they should watch this next video. This can really help you get more watch time by having people watch more than one video. That also helps out the YouTube algorithm. Let's take a fast look at that. I'll click in here to our details, come down to end screen right here. And on the end screen, you want to have just one recommendation right over there. To do that, just come down here where it says choose specific video, and then choose one of your videos from this list. I'm going to choose that one right here. If I come in a little ways, there you go, there's that thumbnail. Choose save, and that's all set to go. And then in the end of the video, point up to that corner and recommend that they watch that video next. Now, when you're first starting out with your channel, keep all of your videos over 10 minutes if possible. You want to get as much watch time as you possibly can, so try to go for longer videos as opposed to shorter videos. The video length should match the topic you're discussing, but if you can find more information, go ahead and put it in there for a longer video. Now, after you begin getting some views up here and you get a good video, let's look over here on the right-hand side of my channel. I have a couple of good ones in here. I'll just scroll down a little bit. Here's one right here that at this point has 14,000 views, much higher than my other videos. If you see something like that, or this one down here, 3,300 views, if you see that happening, that's a good video topic to double down on and do another video on that, maybe going into more depth or taking it a little different direction. As you get into a system on making your videos, try to aim for doing 3 to 5 videos every week at the start. You want to get as many videos up as you can early on to get as many subscribers and as much watch time built up as fast as you can. Make sure you reply to all of your comments. I try replying the same day on all comments. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days to get back to those. And at the beginning, leave likes on the comments and hearts on all of the comments. If you leave a heart on a comment, then that person will get an email that notifies them that you replied to their comment, and that can really help you build up subscribers fast. They like that kind of interaction with you. And don't forget promoting your videos. With a new channel, YouTube doesn't know who you are or who to show your videos to, so promoting your videos and driving traffic to your videos is going to really help out YouTube understand the audience for your videos. Now, once you hit your first 100 and you get that new improved URL, which is the main thing to do for that 100 subscriber point, it's now time to begin working on and building towards that 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours. And I've got a video on that right up there, upper right-hand corner. Go ahead and watch that video next.